Howdy strangers, and welcome back to another video. Today's video is going to be the finale of completing all of Ronograd's quests that they've added. This is going to be the build for today, and instead once again we're going to swap out the weapon that I'm using. We are rocking the SVDS because one, I've not really ever used this gun at all. It's probably been one of my least favorite guns of all time, just throughout the entire history I've been playing BRM5. But also, I really like the M110A3 that I used last video for completing the quest, so I felt like I'd run it back with another DMR, and since it's naval, I need something that's going to hold up pretty well at a range, so let's get into it. So yeah, here are our last two missions that we need to do. We have Sunken Hope and Solo Operation. Solo Operation is obviously the iconic one, where you clear out naval solo, and you get the Groza for it, but we're going to go ahead and do Sunken Hope first, because it also seems like I need to go to naval and blow up a stash, so if anything, going to naval already and kind of doing a little bit of work there with this mission, like if I can go ahead and do this mission, I'm probably going to be able to put a dent in naval's like reinforcements and stuff like that. So that way, whenever I go to do the solo operation, naval will already be cleared out a little bit and some of the objectives will already be completed to make things a little bit easier. All in all, I'm still going to need to solo, naval. So it's not like I'm making things 10 times easier on me. It's just kind of knocking two birds with one stone. Oh yeah, so by the way, while I'm thinking about it, I just wanted to go ahead and say I greatly appreciate all the support that I've been getting on these videos and you all kind of, cheering me on and giving me advice. As I am recording this right now, I have not finished editing part 4. So part 4 is not out. Please don't blow up. Okay, we're good. So part 4 is not out as I'm recording this video right here that you all are watching. So, any feedback that I've been given, I've not seen yet, basically. I've not read y'all's comments if y'all have given me any. I don't entirely know what I need to be doing here. I may just be able to kill this guy now, because his buddy kind of walked away from him there. So that works out in my favor. I know there's a sniper up there as well. Unfortunately, where I've landed right here, it is not updating the marker that I need to, but I think I'm still kind of just safe to run along this little edge here, and I don't think anyone's going to spot me. It's been a very, very long time since I've raided naval base, but I did learn this as kind of like a trick that if you want to like stealth naval and not go main gate, landing right here on the docks is pretty good because you pretty much have the snipers on the cranes. There might be another guy over there somewhere. I don't think there is, but there's a guy over here, sniper up here, maybe a couple guys on this ledge, but otherwise it's pretty open, and it's kind of hard for you to get spotted out. So find the chemical stash. All right, cool. So since I am already here, and like I said, I'm going to need a solo naval anyways, I'm probably just going to go ahead and plant these explosives. If I just... Dude, that was very loud, by the way. Like, that was absurdly loud. They don't seem to mind, though. I wonder... Could I get away with killing these guys, like, both really fast so they don't alert? Yes, you can. Alright, sweet. This is going, very, very well. I actually don't think soloing naval is going to be as hard. I shouldn't say that. I should not say that. But so far, it's not too difficult. But I am just kind of in the outskirts right now. This is kind of where the easy stuff is. Okay, I should be taking this a lot slower and a lot more careful because I don't know. Like I said, it's been a very long time since I've raided naval to begin with, so people could just kind of jump out of the woodwork at like any moment on me here. So I should take this actually a little bit more careful and just to make sure nothing happens, but so far it seems to be going okay. I think there's a bunch of snipers up here. Yeah, see, there's snipers up here as well. I think I'm getting spotted by a sniper right now. Yeah, I am. Okay, so there is a slight alert in that general area. I should have checked if there were like people like right outside this door because they would have been alerted to that gunshot. Seems like I'm okay though. I want to kill this guy up here in this crane, but I can't get a good angle on him, so he may just have to live for a little bit. Good news is I'm right next to the stash here. Oh, someone's alerted. Why are you calling? Wow. He just like quick scoped me. Did you see that like turnaround he just did? Oh. Okay. Okay. Not ideal. Explosive charges successfully detonated. Okay, cool. Let's go. We got an objective done, technically. Okay, for a first attempt, I don't think that was awful. It wasn't perfect, obviously. That's why it failed, but it wasn't bad. We are back. This is attempt number 2. Oh my god, I'm so cool. Okay. There we go. There's this little section taken care of. As you can see, all the explosives have gone off on the places that I planted them at. So the good news is, I already kind of got some of that work done. Won't have to worry about it later. I think what I'm going to do is actually I'm going to scale the side of this mountain and kind of actually go up. Because I think what's really going to screw me over here is just snipers. So, snipers alerting me is obviously kind of my biggest concern. If I'm able to take care of that very early on, that'd be ideal. There might even, okay, yeah. So there might even be stuff that I need to explode up here anyway. So this also just works out because I think I'm gonna need to go this way in general, and take care of Naval. Nobody cares. Nobody knows. So what's probably gonna happen here is this guy that's patrolling, he's gonna be like, oh my god, a dead body, and he's gonna radio it in, and then by the time he stands over there, I'm gonna go boop and kill him as well. That's my plan. We're gonna do a little bit of a waiting game because we got Jim Bob Jones standing over here. We got Jimmy Jones over here. They're related, and then we got Jimothy Jones right here. See, he's alerted. He's like, oh my god, there's a dead body. John Jones died. I gotta go check out John Jones. Who is this? Jimothy? I already forgot. See, boom, genius strategy, and now I can just take out these guys. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. That's how you do it. Very methodical. I'm putting a little bit of brain power into this run. I gotta admit, you know, I'm a thinker. I'm a thinker. Anyways, now I can just blow this up. I'm pretty sure. So, bada bing, bada boom. Goodbye. There is also this sniper. I don't think I can hit a headshot though from this angle, which is kind of sketchy. I'm gonna sabotage this mortar because once again, whenever I'm soloing Naval and it goes loud all of a sudden, I don't want to deal with a whole bunch of mortars coming my way. I think I've established that at this point that mortars are probably my least favorite thing ever in this game. Or at least in open world, so the less mortars I gotta deal with, the better.
At least the sunrise is a good hit.
This is true. I imagine sunrises up here would be pretty good. I will agree with you on that one. Also, goodbye. Somehow that counts as a headshot. My blade is just that good. So yeah, I don't really remember any other snipe. I remember there being 2, and I think I've already killed both of them at this point. So this area should be relatively clear, I think. Yep, that really cleared it up for me. Thank you. So these are the other guys I want to take care of. Oh wait, I'm above the crane where I am here. Oh, wait, hold up. Great angle, actually. How do I take care of this as quiet as possible, though? That's one way to do it. Okay. That feels pretty good. I'm not even using a see, everyone's like, oh, with the headquarters, you can research a rangefinder. Rangefinders are useless. You can just eyeball it. Like, look at that. I'm just so good at this game. I think it's, yeah, I think daytime's starting to break here, so. I'm gonna take care of this guy now. Goodbye. Bonk. I'm pretty sure the way stealth works is that they don't detect bodies, because if they detected bodies, I'd be super screwed by now. But it looks like I'm actually doing pretty good here, so I should just be able to take care of this guy as well then. Yeah, if they detected bodies, that would have been very obvious. I think I can probably take care of this guy and not get alerted. Oh my god, he hit his head on like every single rail on the way down. It's brutal. I just noticed there's a mortar team. So, next thing I would like to do, as much as I would like to start clearing out this area so I can go ahead and get to the stash, I do want to kill this guy. And I want to kill these guys who are in this like little mortar team, because like I've said before, I hate mortars. If things go loud, I want to buy myself as much time without having to deal with mortars. So just kind of surveying the land here, seeing if there's anybody I need to deal with. Where is the other plant explosives target? Isn't that where I... Oh, that's the other side of the docks. Okay, I parked over here. So that's where the last plant explosives is. All the targets I need to kill are, unfortunately, right in the middle of Naval. So, that being said, let's take out the mortar man. I think I can take care of this gunner and not be alert. I don't see anybody else nearby, so I should just be able to... Okay, that was really bad. Oh, okay. That scared me. I killed the guy on the gunner seat and it went alert. And then I was like, oh, what? How did they get recognized? And it said alert, you are now level 81. Very nice. I've leveled up like I think almost 4 times since I started this little like series, so I gotta say, open world's not half bad for getting levels. I forgot about you. I still do not like you. You're in a really inconvenient spot for me. Okay, I made them turn around and then my stealth meter went all the way up. Why is the alert system... I know there's a bunch of people in this building. I know there's like the command center buildings where like the VIP is and stuff like that. So that might be the reason my stealth went up, but I also don't know if anyone else knows where the body is. Alert went up. There's another guy? Brother, are you serious? Okay. Okay, that's just perfect. Okay, I don't... Oh my god. Is it you? I think it was him that was shooting at me, I'm not really sure. Oh my god, what... Oh my god, no! Oh, I hate mortars. Mortars are actually my worst enemy. I can deal with snipers. Mortars, on the other hand, it's like my whole brain turns off. I'm just like, yeah, just hit me with every single mortar you have. Whatever, 3rd attempt. 2nd attempt, 1st attempt was okay. 2nd attempt was even better. 3rd attempt, we got it in the bag. Now I know what to avoid and what to do. So this will go even better, I believe. Alright, I'm taking a bit of a different approach because I know I still need to plant these explosives. So I have decided that I'm going to land on these other docks and hopefully not crash and burn horribly, which already, judging by my flying skills, it's not going well. Oh, there's just guys literally like right here and I didn't even notice. Wow, my aim is so good. At least let me get this. Bang. Okay. Well, yeah, so this definitely is not the run, but you know what? I got my plant explosives target, so I take that as a victory. Okay, so maybe that's not the way to do it either. Alright, well, I very much learned that what you don't do is is land on the back docks. The back docks don't work. Apparently just dive bombing the objective is not the ideal way to be doing things. So, it's kind of pretty. We're just gonna do the thing I was doing earlier where I just land back on these docks and call it a day there. I'm gonna clear out the top of this mountain, I think, because getting high ground is definitely very advantageous for me. And like I said, I'm trying to deal with the snipers, and you know, dealing with snipers whenever I'm above them is a lot easier than being below them. All right. It's going well. It's going too well. Something suspicious is happening. I'm sure something's gonna happen soon. Don't even worry. Don't even worry. I got a clip farm, you know. I gotta make a very obvious mistake, and everyone goes, "Taco, what a big goofball!" And it's like, it's just, you know, I'm such a silly guy, you know.
What's so special about this island anyway?
There's zombies. Ah. Anyways, I should be pretty much clear to run in and kind of just run on out the same way I came in from, because I'm not seeing really any, Okay, that was a bad shot. That might have screwed me, actually. Okay, he calls it in, and he's dead. Same spot. Should be good. I don't think that's gonna raise any alarms. I think I'm good here. I don't see a way that I can do this stealthily.
They're close to our position. Base, we're under attack. Multiple gunshots heard.
Okay, somehow we're still in stealth. Issue though. There's smoker gas. God bless. Well, whatever, you know. It's fine, I think. Destroy barrels, destroy barrels, destroy barrels. Okay. I might still be able to do this first mission, though.
They're right in front of us.
Oh my god. Oh, that's so smart, and I hate that. I hate that. I hate that. That was a smart place to put a smoker, because it did almost get me killed. Well, the good news is, judging by those explosions, it seemed like I was gonna have to, you know, leave loud anyways. Actually, there probably is a time delay. What is that? Brother. Is he gonna turn right? He's gonna turn right. He's so gonna turn right. Yep, okay. Yeah, I got the gunner. I'm not gonna worry about the driver. The driver does not matter. Die. Oh my god, no! It's doing the thing where they all stack up on top of each other. Oh my god, that actually could have been it. That was almost it. That was literally almost it. That was almost the end of my run was right there. It was because of that stupid bug. I thought it was just the one guy. I thought he was just extra tanky. I was like, okay, well that's fine. That's gonna be close. And then they dropped the second one. Oh my god. Hey, look at that. Alright, cool. Cool, 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 cool. Mission complete. Perfect. I'm just gonna respawn. I'm not even gonna bother flying all the way back. Alright, after long last, we are on to our final mission. Solo operation. Hopefully this won't be too bad just because, like I've said before, since I was doing the Sunken Ship quest, I've already been able to do some of the objectives around Naval, so I think I made this a little bit easier on myself. But I still technically have to kill one high-value target, and I think that's the one that's like smack dab right in the middle of Naval. So, we'll see how this goes. I'm just gonna pretty much do this the same way that I have been doing it. Land on the docks, clear out this area, go up the mountain, clear out the little mill area somewhat. Okay. I will say, the one good thing about doing Naval is a lot of people are pretty spread out. Obviously, once I start getting into this main building here, this is where I'm gonna probably struggle pretty hard trying to keep it in stealth. But thankfully a lot of, and I mean a lot of people are just very much just spread out all over Naval. Which is, you know, one of the reasons why Naval is such a difficult thing to raid. But it also can work in your favor if you finally start to find that little loophole where you can kind of start, you know, taking care of your issues. So, I think it's just these three guys on the roof. I just don't know what order I can take them out in and be fine. I think we'll do that, and then we'll do that. Ooh, hello. I don't remember ever having a guy that patrols this wall before. See, this is another thing that's going to trip me up really bad, is that there's obviously multiple layouts that can happen in these compounds. So enemies that are typically in the same spot may not always be in the same spot. Because this guy, I've never had a guy, you know, walk along this wall right here before. That is new to me. So that's another thing I need to keep an eye on and be aware of, is that enemies won't always spawn in the exact same locations, because past couple times, nobody has spawned here. Nobody has spawned in this little area, but maybe they can. So, even areas that I think might be safe, I do need to double check and just... It's more of a test of patience than a test of skill, I feel like, with this solo operation. I've heard a lot of people say this is like going to be really, really hard. I'm not going to say it's been easy by any stretch of the imagination. This hasn't been a very, like, easy mission, like an absolute just cakewalk. But I don't think it's been too bad. But yeah, I mean, this is a big thing that you can just work in your favor, is the fact that people are just so spread out on Naval. It's one of the things that makes Naval difficult, because once again, there's a lot of eyes everywhere. But if you can find that opening, then you can really make it work for you. Remaining enemies visible on the map. That's what we like to see. That's very, very good. Is there anybody nearby me? Probably, right? There's, okay, in the guard tower and up here. Yes, this is what I thought. Underground, there's gonna be a couple on the docks, a couple on this way. But yeah, this is gonna be my main issue, is all the people in the compound right here. So, there's a guy on the guard tower. It seems like there's a guy over in this direction as well. I keep hitting N. I'm trying to hit M. So, it seems like there's a guy like in this little warehouse section, but I'm gonna try and take care of the guy in the sniper tower first. There's a guy right behind that little ATV thing. APC? I don't even know what it's called. Is there a way I can get an angle on him? Yeah. Perfect. So then I think there should be the Rocketeer guy. Perfect. I got a little bit of an alert. I don't know why, but I do have a bit of an alert. Just like the slightest amount. So honestly, what makes me really happy is that just through my multiple attempts of trying to do this and, you know, just kind of like paying attention, even though I don't have the drone to like mark where enemies are and stuff like that, I kind of already knew where everybody was. Like, I knew there was the Rocketeer guy here, I knew there was a guy there, I knew there was a guy there. So it's like, even though I've never really like solo naval before, I was able just to kind of do it. That is very loud indoors. Okay. First floor is clear. How many people do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we got 10 people in this one building. And the first floor is clear. I think there's maybe 3 floors. I already don't remember. Even though I've been staring at this building for like the past like 20 minutes, I already don't remember how many floors are on this thing. I think it's 3 though. If I take this guy down, his buddy won't get alerted, right?
I've been shot.
Okay, that was risky. I thought I wasn't crouch walking anymore after that takedown, and that almost gave me away. Is there anybody else nearby this guy? Or am I just like free to... I think I'm just free to do this. Perfect. Hey, chill. Okay, is anyone in this room with the smoker, or is it just the smoke? Because it's looking like it's just the smoker to me.
Such a nice day.
Check out that noise.
Shoot. I thought it was going to take 2 shots. It only took 1. Okay.
I need a medic.
Shh. Be quiet.
Lucky I'm on the day shift. The grab food is so good right now.
I'm just gonna bag this body just in case. I don't know if I need to, but I'm just gonna. I'm so nervous about screwing this up, but I think I have this mission in the bag at this rate. Oh wait, I killed one of the guys that just stand there. I don't think there's a way I can just...
We've got into something.
Okay, I messed it all up.
Attack. Multiple gunshots heard. I've been shot.
Oh my god. I messed it all up at the very last second. Are you so for real? Oh, the classic Taco Bell Jr. way. Whatever, man. It's fine. We can still win this easy. Or maybe not, actually. There's a lot of people running my way, it sounds like. Well, the good news is this is still very much doable, okay? Because, you know... there's no more reinforcements after this. Bad news. I found where all the enemies were. Okay, thank God this 1911 is good. I'm sorry for like having so little commentary. I'm actually just like so locked in right now because I don't want to redo this. And the best part is I actually think this is achievable. Like I can do this still. Did I make things a bajillion times harder on myself by accidentally alerting everybody? Yes.
I need a medic.
But this is still like insanely achievable. This is okay. I don't know where the rest of these enemies are, but if I had to make a guess, they're probably inside the bunker area of this place.
Help, I'm down.
And it looks like I'm correct. Ow. Whoa! Okay, I'm indoors. I can see where all the enemies are. So there are 4 enemies back in the little place. There's obviously the people that I didn't kill beforehand that are all kind of spread out. But it seems like a lot of them are actually just kind of in this indoor area here. So this actually works out really well for me. Okay, I got the guys on my right now, so I have 2 guys on my left here. Good aim by me, just whiffing like half my shots. Okay. So I got 5 people at the submarine, I got 1 at the exit. I got 4 guys in the main building. I may just go back to the main building since I'm already like right here. So like I said, I do want to admit, I don't think this mission is actually that bad. It's rough, sure. This took me like 4 attempts though to get this far, and I may still die. This is the thing, is I don't want to get overconfident. Overconfident is going to be the killer of me. I don't know, I gotta be honest, the way a lot of people were talking about this mission, it seemed like I was never gonna be able to get it done solo. Like, this is just gonna be the worst thing ever. I literally, okay, here's the Groza. Wow, okay, cool. But like, whenever I was like queuing up for this quest, a lot of people were like, man, you know, this is a really hard mission and stuff like that. It's gonna be, you're gonna struggle so much. I think, honestly, if anything, I struggled more on the easy missions, the quote-unquote easy missions, than I have on this. And it's like, before people say anything, I am counting the times whenever I did the other naval mission. Like, I died 3 times on the other naval mission. This is my 4th attempt playing this. So, like, it took me 4 attempts to do this. That's pretty good. I don't remember it having landmines, but it's kind of the whole point of landmines, is you don't know they're there. Okay, I got the 2 up front here. I think the last guy's just in the tower. Alright, that was really risky considering he has the big ol' 500 caliber bullet turret sitting right there, you know, about to just smoke me with, he's gonna remove my torso with 1 shot, it feels like. Look at this goofball. Bonk. And the other guy is way down at the end of the dock there. Yep, there he is. Hey, I completed the mission. I figured it was probably gonna give it to me. The autocomplete was gonna give it to me early, but yeah, there we go. There's solo naval. Well, yeah, okay, hold on. Let me get into a better place. I'll do my outro. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are absolutely finally done with the Ronograd Quest. I'm very proud to announce, and I have the bad boy Groza right here. Looking pretty good, looking pretty sweet. Very happy that this gun is back in the game. That actually wasn't that bad. All things considered, I don't even think that the naval mission was the worst mission I've done. That fort one, that was really bad, but that's mostly because I played like a goofball. We're not gonna talk about that one. I made that mission like 10 times harder than it needed to be. I don't think soloing naval was actually the worst one. But that also might be just because I have not played very much BRM5 Open World. And so doing all those other quests got me more acclimated to how to play and how to do stealth properly and how to do stuff like that. So my ability to tackle these compounds and stuff like that, I got better because I was playing the game more, and obviously I was doing these quests and stuff like that. So I actually don't feel like soloing naval was the worst thing ever. All I had to do was be patient. I took 4 attempts. 3 attempts were trying to do Sunken Ship. So 3 attempts weren't even doing the solo operation quest. Whenever I did the solo operation quest, I did it 1 try. So all in all, I don't think like 4 attempts is that bad for soloing naval. My recommendations, if you all are going to do soloing naval, focus on the objectives first, and then just, you know, do the rest. That's what I would highly recommend. That's how I did it. Land somewhere on the very far edge of the docks over here. Yes, I reloaded my server so I can actually have some light because I wasn't going to wait for daytime. So land on the docks, take care of these. I'd land on this dock like I did, blow up that, come in here, blow up these. Just, you know, take your time. That's literally the biggest thing I can recommend. Just take your time. Because even after I blew my stealth and then it went loud, it wasn't that bad. I definitely could have kept it in stealth, but I played like an idiot. It accidentally just like missed all my shots. So all in all, soloing Naval wasn't too bad. I've had an absolute blast doing these Ronograd quests. I've definitely had a lot of moments of frustration. Don't get me wrong, but overall, Ronograd quests are absolutely awesome. I hope we get to see some more. I don't know if the more like quests will be on open world, if it'll be on Ronograd, or if the next quest will be on zombies. But either way, I've been having an absolute blast doing BRM5's quests. I really do love the missions. They are very creative and very fun to do so. The only one I didn't enjoy was doing Legacy of Contamination. That was the only one that I just had no enjoyment at all doing. That was the fetch quest one where you had to drive all the way over to like DOU, sample this, and then you had to drive all the way back to depot and sample this, and then drive back. It's just a very fetch questy. Just a very fetch quest kind of one. But overall, this has been a great experience, and I've had a lot of fun, and I feel like I've become a much better open world player by doing so. Anyways, yap session over. I am so sorry. I don't know how long that yap was. It's probably like 3 minutes of me just running around and talking. It's like a BRM5. I'm yapping again, I know, but it's like a BRM5 like surf video. You know, I got my knife out and I'm doing the movement. Anyways, you all have a great day. Thank you all for watching. Take care, and bye bye.